We all learned about the first Thanksgiving, held in 1621 in Plymouth, Massachusetts, in school. From the late 18th century on, it was celebrated in different dates in different states until its national holiday of Thanksgiving was set on the fourth Thursday of November by FDR starting in 1942.
We like to think it's the only uniquely American holiday. And if you think about it, it is full of weird traditions. Some old, some new, and some changing with the times.
Let's dig into this.
We like to think we invented Thanksgiving as a purely American holiday, but we weren't the first to celebrate it, and it's not as unique as you think.
Canada has officially celebrated Thanksgiving as a holiday since 1879, but the first Canadian Thanksgiving predates the 1621 Plymouth, Massachusetts festival by almost 50 years. From the early 1700s, Thanksgiving celebrations were common in Canada and are very similar to the American celebrations, except they're held on the second Monday in October.
Thanksgiving is also celebrated in areas of the Caribbean and the Netherlands and countries in Africa.
One of the weirdest Thanksgiving traditions, and it comes from New York in the late 1800s, probably based on the Middle Ages custom of mumming, where grown men would wear costumes or masks of demons and ghosts and beg door to door for money, food, and alcohol. Ragamuffin Day made Thanksgiving look a lot like Halloween.
Kids would dress in rags and dirty their faces or wear a mask, imitating the beggars in New York City at the time. Going door to door Thanksgiving morning, they would ask, "Anything for Thanksgiving?" and hope for candy, apples, or even coins.
Many areas of the city held Ragamuffin Day parades, and some still do today. But the strange tradition of Ragamuffin Day died out as trick or treating as Halloween became popular in the 1940s.
We're not talking about the usual traditions of finding the nearest recliner and watching football all day, or even getting everyone outside for a good old game yourselves. These are a couple of the weird Thanksgiving sports.
A man named Derek Johnson claims he invented the sport of turkey bowling in 1988 at the Lucky's grocery store in Newport Beach, California. 2-liter soda bottles are used for the pins, and a frozen turkey is lofted down a lane, sometimes made with plastic sheets covered with ice or soap to make it slippery.
Students in Indianapolis took turkey sports to a new level in 2001 when they started dressing frozen turkeys in baby clothes and chucking them across a football field with a long chain to see whose turkey flew the farthest.
And in 2005 and 2006, they tried soaking the baby clothes in lighter fluid and lighting the turkey on fire before they let him fly. The winning flight in 2006 was 185 and a half feet. It was the final year of the event, and we have no idea what the prize for winning this weird competition could have been.
In 2019, the Harris Poll folks asked more than 2,000 U.S. adults online if they liked the traditional dishes like cranberries, turkey, and pumpkin pie on Thanksgiving. Weirdly, 68% said they didn't, but they ate the dishes anyway because of the holiday. Turducken, a boneless turkey stuffed with a boneless duck, stuffed with a boneless chicken, and usually stuffed with stuffing, was the thing to have for your holiday meal for a time. I've always thought this dish was just weird. Who on earth came up with such an idea?
No one seems to know where the idea first came from, but many say Chef Paul Prudhomme invented the turducken in the late 1970s or early 1980s. He did trademark the name and sold the dish at his restaurant.
But it was former Oakland Raider coach and NFL football announcer John Madden who seems to have made the dish a hit. He was crazy about turducken, giving it out at football games and never failing to mention it on television on Thanksgiving Day games.
While it isn't as popular as it once was, you can still order turducken for your holiday table. If you have deep pockets, that is. One retailer sells the 16 to 18 pound ready to cook all Madden turducken for just $199.95 plus shipping. Unfortunately, you won't have Wishbone to wrestle over at their dinner.
Speaking of wishbones, I'm all for a little extra good luck, but it's hard to understand what the weird tradition of snapping a wishbone has to do with it.
Apparently, the ancient Romans believed that birds had divine powers and chicken clavicle bones were lucky. They would pull them apart just like we do with turkey wishbones.
Today, the Battle of the Wishbone can be a major fight on Thanksgiving Day.
The day after Thanksgiving has been a hugely popular shopping day for decades, with folks staying up all night or getting up early to be the first one in line for those one-day deals. We've all seen the photos or videos of perfectly nice folks wrestling each other to the ground or throwing punches to get the hottest toy for Junior's Christmas.
Weirdly, many have spent their holiday planning their attacks around store opening times and prices for years. This might be changing just a little since the internet has made Christmas shopping online more and more popular.
So maybe Black Friday deserves a new name, perhaps Plumber's Friday. Roto-Rooter actually calls it Brown Friday. The day after Thanksgiving is the busiest day for the plumbers.
From garbage disposals to commodes, plumbing takes a beating on Thanksgiving. So don't forget to give your thanks for your friendly neighborhood plumber. He or she may be putting in overtime the next day.
We hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up if you did.
Hey, here's another DragonDen video you might like.
And if you like this video, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button.
And you can hit the notification bell if you'd like to know when our videos come out.
Thanks for watching. We'll see you on the next one.